Assalamu alaikum. This is a rainwater harvesting project. This is based on Arduino Uno R3. We are going to give you a very short demo, then we'll move to the constructions. This is our water tank and we are going to simulate the rain here. As you can see, the project has sensed the rain automatically and it has opened its door to store the rain. And this is our inside of this, and we can call it the water reserve. And when the rain stops or we wipe the waters from it, the door will close automatically. And this is what is the project about. To make this project, you need a DVD writer or a CD writer or a DC motor. This is a DC motor here, and we are going to connect a long wire to this so that we can make the connection more easier. Then we move to the second part. We need, obviously this is a rain sensor based project, so we need a rain sensor. This is a rain sensor and this is the connecting wire to it. Then moving on to the next parts, we have L29 3D motor shield. This is a L29 3D motor shield, and these are two batteries, DC batteries 18650. Then this is our heart of the project, which is Arduino Uno R3. Then the remaining part is this rain sensor module. This will be attached with the rain sensor. This is our power source for the project. Here, this is two batteries, and you have to buy both batteries and a battery holder and even a switch to make the project easier. Then we're going to connect the power to the L29 3D motor shield. Here is ground and this is our positive source. And we're going to connect the power source to the L29 3D motor. And you can see the external power, it's written over here, external power. We're going to connect the black to the ground and positive to the positive source. And here it is our connection to the DC motor, or you can call it the CD driver over here. Then we'll connect it to the M4 of the motor driver shield. As you can see, there are M1, M2, M3 and M4. You can connect basically 4 DC motors, and look clearly that we are connecting the motor to the M4. These pins over here will act as our input to our Arduino board, so you have to solder them by yourself if they are not in this place already. You have to make sure this jumper is yellow jumper is already in its place, because we are going to power the Arduino board with this power source. So this is a connecting wire. This connects the Arduino board with this motor shield. These pins are connected to this rain sensor over here, and we are going to connect it to the rain module. Check out this connection. We are going to connect these two pins with these pins over here. We connect these both pins to these pins. Then we will connect other 3 jumper wires, as you can see. Look clearly, there is VCC, ground, D0 and A0. D0 stands for digital output and A0 stands for analog outputs. We are going to use analog output in our project here, so we will leave the D0 output open. And we connect these jumper wires, and these 3 are basically jumper wires to the rain sensor over here. Now you have to make sure these 3 pins is attached over these pins here. We can see that this line is for 5 volt, this is for ground, and this is for analog inputs A0 through 5. We will connect the rain sensor module to these and these pins, 5 volt, then ground, then A0. And A0, remember A0 or A0 analog input will be used as our input for this project. And we are using jumper wire over here because it's much easier and we can use it as plug and play. And we make these connections and it is connected to our rain sensor. Arduino Uno board to the shield, but before that we are going to input the code over here, then we will connect like this and we will power the project and it will be done. But let's first go to the software side of this project and see the code. To upload the code into your Arduino Uno board, you have to download the Arduino IDE from their official website. I'm going to leave the whole code in the description box. You can copy paste the whole code in Arduino. You have to attach or add the Adafruit motor shield library to your code to add motor.h. This is a header file for controlling the DC motors. And as you can see, we are using the motor 4 as we have connected the DC motor in our M4. Then we are going to use A0 or A0 as analog input for our rain sensor input. Then these are two functions, motor on and motor off. This will go to the job for opening and shutting down the motor. This motor.run forward is a function of Adafruit motor library. This forward means the DC motor runs forward, then the run backward causes the motor to run in reverse order. This is set speed 255. It's 0 from 255 means the motor's speed. Then delay function delays the whatever the procedure for 2000 milliseconds here. 2000 means 2 seconds. Then motor.run release space, the motor is off. And for every Arduino project, the code has two functions. One is setup function and one is loop function over here. Setup function is what runs for only one time when the Arduino runs. Then loop, as it stands for its name, it loops forever. As you can see, when the setup function is on, the motor runs once and shut down again. Then when loop is running, we take input from our rain sensor. As you can see, analog read rain sensor is taking input from rain sensor. Then we delay it for 1.5 seconds. Then when we sense the value, rain sensor value is less than 900, we say that it's raining, so open the doors. And when it's not, then close the doors. So yes, this is what the code does. To copy paste the code, then you choose Arduino board from here and choose the port. Then you verify the code and then you upload it. When done uploading, you just connect the Arduino board to our motor shield and power on.